Now take your legs out of the clamps, scrape the glue. Now take the piece and plane it down to 3/4 of an inch. That's 3 passes on my machine. So let's go through the warm-up process. While it's warming up, I'm going to change out the jig so we can cut out the feet. All right, the sign says that it's all warmed up, and hit OK. And then press park spindle right here. The bit comes closer, and then I can make sure the correct bit is in place. Now you're using the exact same bit that we use to carve out the legs, the holes in the legs. It's called the hog. It's the bit that looks similar to this, except it has a lot of teeth on the outside. Now that particular bit happens to be in there already, so I won't show how to change it. I've already shown it in a previous video. But now we need to get the proper offset. Right now it always defaults to offset 1 if you're the one that turned it on. So in a drawer below the computer, you'll find this chart, and right here we did horizontal legs, or rocker legs I should say, with the Borneses. Now we're looking for rocker feet right there. That's number 41. So I just type in here, current offset, 41, enter. Okay? Now I can type in at the bottom where it says manual data input, type X0, Y0 and hit enter. And you should see the CNC move to the center of the board. Now remember, I haven't actually trimmed the board to width or length. That's okay, it's oversized. This is totally fine because we're cutting things out of the middle of it. It didn't have to be cut to a specific size, only about 43 by 11. If it's bigger than that, just fine. Now you're going to load the code right here on the left, and if it doesn't default to rocking chair CNC, go to desktop and then scroll down till you find that file that says rocking chair CNC files. Then it's got a couple of them in there. We are doing the feet, rocker feet cutout right there. For me it's the second one down, and hit open, and you'll see a picture of them appear here where it's now dead center. That's where it should be. So now all we have to do, this gives us our X and Y coordinates and the offset. Now we have to get the Z, which is the up and down. So take the pad, the Smart Tool pad, put it underneath the bit. Then you turn on the Smart Tool and hit Smart Tool Setup. It'll ask the same 2 questions. Is it positioned over the pad? Yes. Are you changing the bit, for multiple tools? No. And the bit that I want is already in there. So hit no on that one. Then go ahead and hit cycle start. Sometimes it gives you a warning. That's okay, just hit yes. When it's all done, go to park spindle. The blade will go up and move to the corner. Then you can take your board out. When you take it out, you'll notice that it doesn't fall out. There's a couple of little tabs that are holding it in on each end. Just going to take what's called a dovetail saw, just one of these. It's really thin. I'm going to put it in the groove and cut those tabs until the feet pop out. The nice thing using that hog bit is that it cuts really fast. The downside, it leaves some pretty nasty edges that are a bit on the rough side. So everything needs to be sanded. For the outside curve, I'm going to use the flat area of the edge sander. And for the inside curve, I'm going to use the end of the edge sander. Pull this off and then we can sand there. But be careful. The feet fit in here on this flat edge here. and there's another flat edge right here. So I'm going to avoid sanding here at all. Since that's going to be in what's called a cradle joint, it's going to cover it completely. There's no reason to actually sand right there nor here. Here we have the feet, the arms, and the rear seat support. Now this is as far as we can take these until we actually glue the chair together. The feet have not been sanded to any kind of thickness. I haven't sanded the faces with electric. I haven't rounded them at all. I have sanded the edges to make them smooth, but that's as far as I've gotten. The arms are kind of the same. I've cut them. This piece is still free. I haven't run these through the wide belt sander yet. I have a left and a right, and that's fine, and these pieces exist. I need to have the chair built before I can move on with these as well. Same with the rear seat support. I need the structure built before I can install this.